The time passed on, these men would stand up together. There were about 60 men. They're Christian businessmen association. They held hands together, put me in the middle of the circle, and prayed for my healing. And I'm thinking the Christian...
You were set up, my friend. A divine setup.
Well, this, as I call it, I was cornered. God put his hand right on my jaws, put me in the corner, put my legs together in my arm where I could not move. And now he was looking at me, you're going to get it one way or another. And only true God can do something like this.
Yes, that's right.
So with this, what happened is these men would pray for me. And I thought, these Christians are stupid. They are dumb. They are just ready to be slaughtered. They're so like sheep. They have no idea what we're about to do to them. These people are blessing me and praying for my healing. And now I start discovering they have relationship with their God. Now they're praying for things and things are manifesting. The Bible became a living Bible. The Word came alive and walked with me. These people were
beautiful. Praise God.
To God be the glory. When all this happened, you know, one day they said, you can go home now. When I went to my home, these people never told me, you're a Muslim, you don't deserve to live. We're not going to take your head off because you don't look like us or smell like us or whatever. These people loved me unconditionally. When I went to home, and I wish I can display what I did at home, you know, on my knees. Can I do that? Go for it. I went home, and I fell on my knees just like this. And I put my hand to the heaven, and I cried to Allah. I said, Allah, Rabbi wa Mawlai, my Lord and my King, speak to me. Why did you allow such a thing to happen to me? I was your servant. Allah, these people do hate. They're people of love. They're meek. They're ready to be butchered. They are not what we learned. Allah, speak to me. If you are real, speak to me. Guess what Allah said? Nothing. Not a word. Not a word. And I thought to myself, if I can't live anymore because everything that I worked for is false, is not even real. When I needed him the most, he did not come about. And as I thought, if I challenge Allah, the Quran teaches he will kill you. And I challenged him that day. And I said, Allah, if I die today and I go to hell because I killed myself, and you say, Kamal, Saleem, you're going to hell. I was going to say, I'm glad to go to hell. Because I fought you, I asked you, and I knocked on your door, and you did not do anything to me. I thought the sword will come and take my head off. Well, my head is still in the right place.
Thank God. Thank God.
As I got up to go and get my gun and put it in the right place and blow my head off, I heard a voice. And the voice was kind, meek, gentle, like the Father voice, like he knew me from my childhood. From even before I was born. He said, Kamal, the Muslim and the Christians and the Jews believe and pray to God of Father Abraham. Won't you give God of Abraham a chance? Won't you give God of Father Abraham a chance? If he didn't say Islam, I'd have thought that he's a demon. I fell down on my knees. I put my hand to the heavens very swiftly. And I said, God the Father Abraham, if you are real, will you speak to me? God the Father Abraham, if you are real, I want to know you. The room was filled with his glory. God of heaven and earth came right there in the room. And he stood there and I said, who are you, my Lord? He said, I am that I am. I'm going, what is that supposed to mean? He said, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am everything that is in between. I have known you before I formed the foundation of the earth. I have loved you before I formed you in your mother womb. Rise up. You are my warrior. You are not their warrior. As I rose up, my body was intact from end to end. My knees, my legs, my ribs, my collarbone, my head, everything was perfect. Only God knew this. The only God of miracle, the God of truth that spoke in the Bible, and he did not do a miracle in any other religion, spoke that day. And the creation came to know the Creator. And I said to him, I will live and die for you, my Lord. He said, do not die for me. I died for you that you may live.
Beautiful.
I said to him,
Oh, wonderful.
I said to him, I will go and grab them by their eyelashes and by the skin of their teeth, and I'll make them Christians. He said, the harvest is plentiful. The workers are few. Be an ambassador of mine. I start jumping up and down, crying out, I am the ambassador of God. I am the ambassador of God. I am the ambassador of God. Only to realize there's millions of people that they have ambassadorship, but they have not used it. It's set on a